take a load off and grab a seat. Pull up a chair, prop up your feet. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Yeah. It's podcast time. She's busy.
Good for you. Good for you. Good seeing you.
You want me to close this or not?
Nah. Do we have to close it?
We don't have to.
I think we're good. Yeah, for now. I mean, I don't know. I don't think people are being too. I think that'll be the last. They know we're recording now, so
We are rolling.
Oh, we are rolling. Rolling.
Whenever you want to start.
ain't nothing
rolling,
but a
rolling,
Christmas
rolling,
party.
Ho, ho,
He's wearing a
ho,
Tupac.
Merry Christmas, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Today is Christmas. They're listening on Christmas Day. We're glad to have you on Christmas.
Culture.
Feliz
Let's go get
Navidad.
Update on this.
It's a
Christmas
mitochondria.
culture. Oh, it's getting way.
Now we're going to start over.
No. Now it's getting way more.
Odd.
No, we're good.
Here we go.
It's got way more like 3 dimensions to it. It's starting to get at the bottom. It's coming down.
Technical difficulties, folks.
It's not technical.
Now it's sideways, sitting sideways, boys in the day.
Technically, y'all are worried to death.
Or one of these dogs is going to catch one of them cords for a minute. It's going to be over with anyway.
Yeah.
Holy
That's showbiz, baby.
That's show business. We're
I
rolling.
watched-
I'm keeping it rolling.
I watched Luke Combs and Marcus King play together at Bonnaroo. And Marcus King is like, he's drinking beer, he's having a good time. Luke Combs is a super serious.
He drinks beer while he performs.
Yeah, but he's like a serious performer on stage. Marcus King is like, yeah, what's up, baby? Well, Marcus King couldn't get his guitar hooked up to the amps. Like, it wasn't working, and you could see Luke Combs was like,
it was so
Marcus King was
unprofessional.
like, hey, it's cool. It's rock and roll, baby.
Yeah.
I took both my boys to see Luke Combs in Indianapolis 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Laney Wilson opened for him. And I had a 14-year-old and a 17-year-old. And they were staring at the big screen because all they could see was her behind.
Her
Yeah.
They didn't
badonka
care
dog.
nothing about the music she was singing, but they were locked in, boy.
That gives me hope for the younger generation.
I feel like her badonkadonk has shrunk in the last
That was
couple of
Ozempic,
years.
man.
Though. Isn't that weird?
She has talked about it. It has.
Yes.
That's what
what
got
happens.
her on,
That's what got
Times
her.
Square,
That's
baby.
what got the, what do they call it? Minds and hearts and minds.
Yeah.
It's that Ozempic culture. I wouldn't know anything about it.
Speaking of culture, God, dude.
That thing is
Purple.
gorgeous. I
Pink.
can't wait
It looks
to see
like Starburst.
We could introduce some more things to it as well. We first of all, I want to apologize for not doing Nick's notes last week, so we're just going to recap those now. Let's see. Tua Aspita Sup. Tua Aspita
He
Sup.
can't read his own handwriting.
Hot Tua. Hurt Man Reserve. 521. Evolution, the Sean Williams cock story.
There it is.
Yeah.
Cock story?
I think we were talking about Sean Williams Scott, and
She
then
wrote
something
cock.
about Sean Williams cock.
Okay,
Yeah.
play on words.
Yeah, because it rhymes.
His rooster.
I
Get
watched
your mind out of the gutter.
Rooster,
I
come on,
watched
guys.
y'all's 30-minute episode, and it was all over the place.
It was, dude. I didn't even remember it. I was so sick last week. I don't even remember even talking to him for 30 minutes.
When there's not 2 of them, I've discovered to hold me down.
Right.
I will release.
And I didn't have no fight in me. I had no fight in me last week, so he got to run amok.
So- We probably should mention that Wes is on a cruise out in the Bahamas to save the Venezuelan boat.
yeah, he's out there helping. He's on the Venezuelan side fighting.
Yeah, he's trying to
helping
save-
those. He's trying to stop our military. I know.
It's weird.
We don't agree with it. That's what
I
he's
thought
doing.
this was the weekend that his sperm donors retreat.
No, that's next week in Tampa.
okay.
That's
His
next week when he gets
convention?
back
Yeah.
from Venezuela.
He timed it out where he did the Venezuela thing. When he come back in Tampa, that's when he's
Do you
On the way
know
back
how
home.
much his genetics are worth in Florida?
Oh.
Like, there's different markets across
Because he's so
America.
tall?
Yeah, I mean, and his strength
and handsome.
and the size of his. They measured when I went with him to the to his physical.
Oh, yeah.
They
Y'all were
measured his hamstrings, the length of his hamstrings.
That is not where
and
I
he's
thought
in
you were
the-
going.
He's in the 99th percentile for hamstring length.
What's the allure of the long hamstrings.
Well, that you remember how that when we were in middle school, there was a rumor that black people had an extra leg in their muscle. It's the extra length of the
I don't
hamstring.
think I remember that in health class in high school.
I didn't say anything about health class. I said the rumor.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's that rumor like Manson didn't have a rib.
yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah.
African Americans have an extra muscle
Yeah.
in it.
And
That
that
It was-
rumor.
It was a man.
Well, this will be the
No.
last episode of Fine by Me.
That's it.
It was.
It's getting nicked.
It's been a good run.
It's been a good Christmas
Yeah,
episode.
it's getting nicked.
nicked.
I'm gonna lay this nick all over it.
Oh me.
Coming in hot.
I'm trying to
wasn't-
think. Oh, what else was in the news? Anything else? I'm trying to. There was something that I just thought of. Oh, the Jake Paul fight. Y'all watch the Jake Paul fight?
Yeah, that I seen the highlights, didn't watch the whole fight, but
That dude.
he broke his jaw in 2 places.
Yeah, he hit him hard.
he
dude.
hit him hard. And what are you doing fighting a
Olympic gold
Olympic
glove.
gold medal
Yeah, gold
winner.
glove winner or whatever.
who is still fighting
Still
professionally?
fighting.
It's not like he
That thing was
retired a
enormous.
long time ago.
It was like Ivan Drago fighting Rocky when he was out of shape.
I mean,
it was bad.
It was bad. He was just hugging on his
He
leg.
was scared. Did
Yeah,
you see
I
him
would've
running?
been
He was reaching for the rope and everything
So-
else.
So he made $12 million for that fight. Jake Paul did. Would you let that dude break your jaw
Oh,
in 2
yeah.
places for $12 million?
Yeah,
Million.
I've
I gave my leg up for nothing.
I've jumped off roofs.
I gave up a whole leg,
Yeah.
dude.
Let's see. Oh, there was a little while for some reason I would be on roofs working and cleaning and stuff like that, and my ladder would fall down.
Yeah.
So I would have to jump like into trees and stuff, and that was for like $200. You know.
So
That's
you-
a lot cheaper than hiring help
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
to get just in case.
Well,
If I'm
I
not
mean,
paying him to be
Until
on
you
the
have to go
clock
to the
all day.
hospital for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just jump in
well,
a
you got to
tree.
know how to land, and I've been saying it for years, guys. And if y'all want a tutorial on how to land,
Aim for the trees, baby.
yeah, go follow my mom's YouTube page. She's really good at falling.
Aim for the trees.
Your mom is good at falling.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had an event at church where your mom showed up where we didn't have to pick her up for some reason.
Oh, she's still falling a little bit.
Man,
She used
for
to get
some-
going on the football field
Man.
sometimes after the game. She'd get out there and she'd get going too. But yeah, whoa, Laura,
Hey,
hold on.
Laura.
Those steps at the church have got her number.
Doozies.
Out there at the
There's some
warehouse.
doozies.
yeah, she lives on top of the hill, and then the big church building is down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, we had like a we had a
drive-in
big
movie.
party, up top by her house. Well, instead of putting her purse in her house, which is right next to the parking lot, she walks it down, locks it in the preacher's office, and then walks back up. So she has to do these steps like 4 extra times for no reason. Of course, laying straight on her forehead from the top step, from the top rope.
Gashed her arm all open. It was bad.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, my mom's gash. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't want to talk about it.
You just did.
No. I was telling Nick a funny story earlier about me having to eat a little bit of humble pie on Friday. So me and Nick have been talking about like doing gutters at my house, cleaning gutters. So I had this other guy come. He's also the guy that mows my yard. He's like, "Hey, I'll come get your gutters." I said, "Cool, man." So during the week, he said he couldn't make it like 2 or 3 times, and I don't care, whatever. He just said he could. But he kept texting me at like 9:00 at night or whatever, like 7:00 at night, like, "Hey, man, sorry I didn't make it today, but I'll try to be there first thing in the morning." And I was like, "It's fine, just whenever you can get here, you can get here." Well, Friday we come back from town, me and Christy, and I pull in the driveway. Well, I don't see nobody at the house. Well, the gutters are still full of shit. So I get out of the car and I'm like, "Well, I guess the damn gutters ain't getting clean today." Blah, just yell, just talking loud as hell. Go in the house. We're sitting there and Christy goes, "Do you hear something?" And I was like, "No, I don't hear nothing." I said, "I think the dryer just shut off." She goes, "No, I think somebody's outside." And I said, "Nah, ain't nobody outside." So I go look outside, still nobody else in the driveway, didn't see nobody. I look out the back window in the kitchen and there's a truck sitting in, dude, he'd been on the roof the whole time. So I'm like, "Fuck, dude, dude, I just felt embarrassed
Hey, but
instantly.
honestly, that's his fault for parking in the grass. I don't park in the grass.
Nick said- that's what I was getting to. Nick said, "I let myself be known whenever, like,
If
Yeah.
you're going
only
to
you
hear
had
me."
a friend that cleaned gutters for a
Oh
living.
man, I never put Josh's gutters in my phone on the actual schedule. I just
know.
planned on when I pass his house, I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah, or do it before, like,
and
the
then it's
podcast
2 or
one
3
day.
weeks,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Man, Eric's coming over."
Yeah, I've got a guy coming. Don't
Yeah, I
worry
was like,
about
"Oh,
it.
thank you."
Yeah, I'm busy.
Yeah, I
as hell.
appreciate that.
I wasn't going to do him anyway, so
Is that my Christmas present to you? sitting on the coffee table there?
Dude, I want to get the Christmas presents.
pipe.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, I'm
I
saying
did put it in my mouth, and it has a formaldehyde taste to it or something. It had a strange. It came off in my lips.
it had a little bit of
So,
embalming fluid in it.
Just a little side. We went to my company Christmas party. Me and my wife in Minneapolis last weekend. Wind chill -17, but we were at the Vikings training facility, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
And they did these door prizes, and I went up to grab something. It was all Western wear or whatever. Couldn't find anything. My boss's wife was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I was thinking about a cowboy hat because I've been wanting a white cowboy hat, but none of them fit me." I was like, "I got a big head. I need it." So she grabs this hat, throws it on my head, and I was like, "Well, what else does this come with?" She goes, "Don't worry about it. This is yours." And then she handed me this pipe out of nowhere. Don't know where it came from. She was like, "You can have that too." So I was like, "What am I going to do with this pipe?" And I was like, "Nick."
yeah.
Nick.
I think it came out of a wax figure of I mean, who's a famous pipe smoker? Who's a character from history you could see carrying a
The
pipe?
Count
like this?
of Monte Cristo.
Yeah. This came from a wax figure of that man.
I was
that's
thinking
pretty
like
cool.
an old president,
Like Grover Cleveland.
like Grover
yeah,
Cleveland.
William Taft.
God,
You got to burn something through it to make
got
it.
to burn something through it.
on the mouthpiece. I mean,
Oh, you'll take you an alcohol swab.
I think someone was buried with this,
It's
and right before
possible.
they closed the casket, they pulled it out
I
of his
like
mouth.
it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that.
It's beautiful, though.
It is good
I
look.
need to make a carrying stand for all. I've got like 4 in here.
You don't see behind the camera, but there's a lot of, I think they call them tchotchkes in this room.
Trinkets, knickknacks, you know.
Lots of tchotchkes.
Lots of
Yeah.
I think this is going to make an excellent tchotchke.
Joni loves chachi.
And this is a gift from Fine by Me to Travis.
All right.
For all the hard work that
Of
he
course
does
it's
for
from
us.
all of us.
For all the
Yeah.
hard work he does.
It's
I was
from all of
not
us.
expecting this.
It's for Travis. He does a lot of work behind the scenes. He does editing for us sometimes. He's just a big helper. And we love you. So I saw this and I was compelled. I think it'd be great because he's a little nuts about us and we're a little nuts about him. And he loves nuts. So it's a Mr. Peanut Man remote control car.
Nutmobile.
Look at there.
If this was the Oscar Mayer winner,
Is that the
mobile,
nut
it'd go-
van?
That's a nut man.
That's the
man.
nut van.
It's a nut van.
That's the nut man van.
So just a little token of
Beautiful.
appreciation.
I love it.
From the
This would
Fine
go
by Me boys.
right in my office.
I thought you'd like that. You're a little nuts, so I thought
Well,
it would fit it good.
I gave Nick his Christmas present earlier. I gave Josh one on the
I
way
got mine.
here.
Yeah, I got a delicious Lindor chocolate bar.
You are a Lindor man.
Swiss chocolate.
You are a Lindor man.
I picked it up free at the Casey's on the
While we're
24
doing
days of
gifts,
Christmas.
this is for Nick, and I think that if you've been following the podcast, we're all going to reap the benefits of this gift this upcoming year. And I think that it'll make his craft better. I think it'll make him a better person, hopefully. And yeah, here you go. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Is this a... I'm going to guess this is a bunch of fake mustaches.
Yeah, it's a Groucho Marx kit.
Yeah. Sometimes at the rodeos, I'll take a bunch of fake mustaches with me, and I will label kids with them. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, this
It's a
group,
sticker kit.
this group over here, they are my mustache club.
Give me this mic.
Oh, how to master
That's the real
physical
deal.
comedy. Marcel Leclerc.
French.
Nice.
That's a real
Advanced
deal.
techniques for mimes, clowns, and actors. I can't wait.
I figure that'd
Wow.
help your craft, as
Yeah.
they say, and
Yeah.
that's a real deal. Like a theater guy,
Nick
he's like he runs like a clown college in Europe,
Nick will be so
Alright.
professional this year.
and also like physical comedy, like a Chris Farley esque kind of thing.
This
you know?
is always my best bit right here. It's the first page I open to. Pratfalls.
Yeah.
A pratfall is a deliberate, often clumsy fall that looks spontaneous. Whether it's tripping over a chair, missing a step, or slipping on a rug. The pratfall relies on the performer's ability to make the fall seem accidental while maintaining complete control. Timing is crucial. A pratfall should happen suddenly, without much warning, to catch the audience by surprise. I love it.
Merry
buddy.
Christmas.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah, man.
I would love to see some see
High
some
five
shorts.
up, dude. High five.
Here you go.
Merry
High
Christmas.
five. I love you, buddy.
I'd love to
love
see some shorts for the TikTok of you going through each one of these
Yeah.
and practicing.
Oh, I could do that. I could do a bit. Okay, I'm not sure which one this is.
Oh, well, it's wrapped.
Yes.
What is this?
One's for you, one's for Wesley.
What is this?
So you might be opening Wes's right now. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, you might be. This is Wes's.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean,
yeah,
we can still open it. It is a moon landing mug.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a moon landing beer stein. But, yeah.
It's Great American Achievements. It's numbered, and it's a real deal. This is 5th in a series. So there are 4 more beautiful beer steins that have other commemorative moon landing scenes, I guess.
Nice.
That's
because,
sick.
of course, Wes is a famous
He loves
Going to love that.
because
Yeah.
he's a moon landing historian. And
No, he's a denier.
no, he loves the moon landing. Everything
Oh.
about it's real.
Okay, is Israel listening? Is that what is happening here?
Now to the real gift. This one's yours.
This one's Josh's.
Golly.
I'm glad it happened in that order, though. And I got you this one because you claim to be 1/16 Native American. So, yeah. So this is a cowboy and
get your mic.
Indian
Get your mic.
beer stein.
Yeah,
This is a cowboy and Indian beer stein.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
Because Josh is 1/16
It is beautiful.
Tribute to the Wild West. I love
Tribute.
it. Yeah, man. Thank
Yeah.
you.
This is just
This is a nice
tribute.
tchotchke. This is
Yeah.
a sick tchotchke, dude.
That,
Yeah.
I mean, you can open that. You can put.
Dude, when I start back
flowers in
drinking,
there.
I'm going to put so much beer in this.
Yeah.
And-
Hopefully, it sees a few of those petunias and whatnot you be growing out there.
Yeah, man. Sunflowers. citrus.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it, dude.
It's
And you-
double as a vase.
You can fill that up with hot chocolate if you wanted to.
It can be my,
to the brim.
my coffee my to-go coffee
All
mug.
right.
Drink your take that to the Casey's and fill it up with coffee out of the machine.
Yeah, for my
Dude, this is fantastic.
for my member of the month
Where
club,
does a man get something like this?
the Antique Mall in town in Franklin, Kentucky.
Dude, this is
Let's see,
sick.
Heritage Antique Mall, 111 West Washington Street, Franklin, Kentucky.
Unpaid advertisement.
Dude, this is amazing. You want to check it out?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It is a beautiful
I
mug.
love it.
It is beautiful.
Yeah,
What a great gift. A very thoughtful gift as well.
yeah.
I would totally
Yeah,
stick.
dude. Wes is
my-
gonna
Pretty
love
good
this.
buying them in bulk.
I would totally stick my drinks in here.
I
Wes
I
is gonna
bet you
love
would,
this,
you
too.
dirty dog.
This is sick too.
Yeah.
Check that out.
That's a Miller High Life.
That's sick. I love it. Thanks, man.
Yeah, buddy.
First man on the moon, the
Check that
Apollo
out there.
11.
This will be great for when we bring back our Yellowstone bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't doing a bit, Josh. I
You were living the
sincerely
life.
loved Yellowstone while we were
Yellowstone
doing
is
that. Now, when Kevin Costner died, John Dutton, I gave it up.
Well, I started a show on the History Vault channel today called Kevin Costner's The West.
I've seen that
It's a
advertised.
9-episode deal. So, dude, this is wild that you did that because this is like what I've been into.
I've just been watching Landman.
Part of
Landman's
the
good.
course.
Landman's a great show.
Another Taylor Sheridan, right?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Very good.
Yeah, I didn't watch last night's episode. Last night's episode.
The addition of Sam Elliott in that show is, I believe, has been great.
Has it worked out pretty good? See, I'm only in, I guess I'm about 4 episodes
I like
in.
Sam Elliott as an actor, so I really enjoy him.
Yeah,
being in there.
anything he's in.
There is a scene, and this is a little bit of a spoilers, which I think is hilarious. And if you haven't got to it, is when you see it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Billy Bob Thornton's character gets out of his truck. He's upset, and he comes unglued and throws a fit, and he starts kicking his truck, the tires on his truck, and he kicks them so gingerly.
Yeah, I've
makes me
seen
laugh.
that. I
He's
did
just
see
like-
that.
He's
Yeah.
he's like throwing a fit, but he's kicking the like
Easy. Yeah, it does look so like ginger,
like he's
gingerly.
like he ain't mad at all. Like he's totally trying not to break his foot. But if you're really mad, you.
Yeah,
not
yeah, oh
Billy
yeah. I
Bob
kicked the
Thornton.
far out. I did. I watched a guy one time. We were working in White House when I did fire sprinkler work, and it was me and this other guy, and he had a company truck, and we were the only ones on this job site the whole day. Pretty much every day we were there. So it was just us, this huge warehouse. Well, one day he got mad at his ex-wife or something and was like out there kicking the truck. Well, he kicked the valve stem and broke it off. And just tire goes, shh. And we didn't have a spare. I was like, what are we going to do now? I was like, there's nobody here.
Yeah.
I was like, now we got it. We had no service.
Yeah.
He had to walk like half a mile up to the closest like convenience store.
Yeah.
And call the main office like, hey, what happened? He told me, he's like, all right. Like, you should have heard him telling the boss what happened. Like, well, how did it break?
Yeah.
I was kicking the tire. Why were you kicking the tire? He's like, well, I was mad. Why were you mad?
I can't control my
Right,
emotions.
grow up, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, we're gonna send a truck, but you may have to like pay for some of this.
In Layman, you're not supposed to laugh at that scene. He's supposed to be. And then
Yeah.
I was cackling. I was like, "What is he doing?"
Because it's after like a really bad like wreck or something, like
Yeah.
at a rig. Yeah.
Who let this actor? I mean, who put this scene in the show?
This season has been
Y'all
a
know
little
this looks stupid.
cornier than the first
Yeah,
season.
I have learned not to kick in anger with your toe, though.
Yeah,
I'm a heel kicker.
heel kicker.
Whenever
for sure.
I
Me too.
got it, yeah. I kicked a kid on the football field just a couple years ago with a heel kick.
How old are you?
30. I was
A couple years ago. That's
I was
assault,
probably
brother.
28. I was probably 28. I asked the head coach, and he said it was fine.
There was some historical figure that like died that way, like back like in the 1800s. They got mad and kicked something, and they ended up getting an infection.
Oh,
in
it
their
was
toe.
it was either Jack Daniels or Jim Beam.
Yeah, one of them
Because
kicking
they couldn't remember the combination to their safe,
Yeah.
so they kicked the
something.
safe.
They got sick.
Gangrene.
Yeah, man, that's
Gangrene.
That's pretty wild. dude.
Can't drink that away, can he, Josh?
They can,
He
yeah, I
probably
tried.
he did try.
I did try.
It comes back around you and Jackie D.
It
Damn.
did, yeah.
Y'all doing circles. It's a
And-
tornado. It's a bourbon tornado with you two.
I was drinking Evan Williams.
What are y'all doing?
That's why you didn't drink the right stuff. It should've
This
been
is Jack Daniels.
I'm Jack
Are you
Daniels.
Jack Daniels in another life?
Maybe.
Holy
possible.
shnikes.
The
This
modern-
is fantastic.
Modern medicine kept him alive.
I'm doing a deep dive into Jackie
I bet he
D.
didn't give a shit, Jack Daniels.
He probably should have poured his product on it, and then that probably would have took care of it.
They probably would have cleaned it out. You know, I don't think I've ever drank Jack Daniels. Out of all the whiskey I've drank in my life, I've never drank Jack Daniels.
I've drank it about all of it.
There's barely a whiskey I haven't. There's probably
I
more
like
that
bourbon,
I haven't
though.
drank than I have.
Jack's not bourbon, is it?
Or no, wait.
Jack
It's
Daniels
Tennessee
isn't.
whiskey.
I've drank
That's
more
Tennessee.
than I haven't drank. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Did you drink?
I'll get in there and get me a sip, boy.
So I bartended for a little while, so I tried some
Really?
stuff, yeah.
I think you probably told us that.
Yeah.
I was cleaning.
We all talk so
I was
much,
cleaning
I
a
forget.
rental property for a contractor today, and he told me to clean everything out of the house that I found. So it's just random stuff, some shelves and all this stuff. Oh my god!
For old
half
Dave.
a gallon of Crown Royal.
You brought it all.
I had my little boy Henry, and I said, "Get it away!
Get it, yeah, I can't
Get
touch
it
it.
away,
I can't touch
Please pour that out.
man!"
it. Just get out of my sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottle was almost as big as this globe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have filled this bad boy up.
A few times. brother.
Yeah.
He could smell it. I could see it in his eyes.
Oh, I think
That,
about
that
it.
may have.
This is the hardest time of year for me for like my not drinking
Yeah.
is the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love smegnogging on Christmas.
It's for me. It's the ride home after a cold, wet day.
So
Cold
Yeah.
and wet all
Warm your
fucking day.
bones
It's like,
up.
my
yeah.
grandmother was in her late 70s, early 80s when I was a teenager.
She hot?
I mean, she was my grandmother.
When
I'd
she
hate
was
to say.
young, she probably was.
Probably
I bet she was.
I bet she was.
I bet she was.
Catholic lady. She had 13 kids.
Cat
She
lady.
had her own army of grandchildren.
13,
But she made homemade eggnog, and she would make 2 gallons of eggnog and put a fifth of Jim Beam in it.
Hell yeah.
It was strong.
Hell yeah.
And at 18, my dad's like, "Try you some." You know, that's Christmas to me is the eggnog stuff, man. It's crazy.
And one year for Christmas at my ex in law's house, we got a shot glass checker set. And dude, I'm talking Christmas. The day after Christmas
lit.
that year was rough.
Ugh.
Yeah, we drank 2 fifths of Crown and probably half a fifth of Maker's Mark.
Playing checkers.
Playing checkers. There was like 8 of us, but
Skipping,
still, dude.
You jump over it and you knock somebody out. Take
2 of them. No,
Take-
like the checker pieces were shot glasses.
Yeah.
and you would just
Yeah.
oh,
Wow,
King me.
king.
that's
King me.
I've had rum, eggnog with rum in it, but never whiskey.
yeah.
Like spiced rum.
Penny
that-
DeWeese used to make these bourbon balls that were.
you just get tore up eating candy. That's a good way to get messed up.
Or like those rum cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They had this story about Tanner DeWeese when he was like 16. Him and this old man, they were at a horse show. And they just opened the refrigerator in the RV, and there was this huge tray of bourbon balls. And he said, "Dude, we ate 12 of them." He said, "I was like 15, and me and this old veterinarian like this rich doctor, this old man. They were just piling, and then the doctor was like, "Wait a minute,
These got
this is real bourbon." And I think because he's like, "I got a buzz."
Our distillery here in town, Doing Grounds, I think they make them at Christmas time and sell them in like.
I know the
sets.
winery in Orlinda makes some strawberries infused with their wine and stuff too.
Oh man, I miss wine too. But yeah, the this time of year is the hardest for me. Usually after like New Year's, I'm fine because like I guess after Christmas because New Year's is like such a drinking holiday.
It's the biggest letdown holiday of the year.
Yeah,
it's the worst holiday.
Yeah, and like unless you're like hammered drunk, it's not that much fun. Like we stay up, we might make it to midnight. We might make it to midnight nowadays unless we're out doing something.
I haven't seen the ball drop New Year's Eve probably in 10 years, man. It's just another day to me.
Nashville has a pretty good show now.
They do. CBS goes down there, I think.
It's a good show now.
I wouldn't
Bert
go down.
Kreischer and who is hosting?
Jelly Roll,
No,
maybe?
Hardy.
Well,
Hardy?
He's
Hardy.
like half a
Jelly
Jelly
Roll's
Roll now.
usually,
He's
yeah.
like half of a Jelly Roll now.
They're quitting
Yeah,
Two Bears, One Cave, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I finally watched that Jelly Roll Joe Rogan episode today.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a lot of Rogan lately.
see.
I don't know.
I seen this meme the other day. I had a picture of
Hasn't
Jelly
been
Roll
good.
that's lost all his weight and a picture of Fat Bastard from Austin Powers after he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Easy.
Y'all know I've been losing a lot of weight.
You
I'm
look felt. What are you, about 290 now?
Felt.
287 this
You
morning.
look good, dude. You
And
look great.
I am so scared that I'm gonna have that saggy skin and stuff.
I don't, you look good
You
right
stay
now.
active, you
Man.
should be fine. Just, walk and,
So last week I got up and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I noticed my eyes were like really baggy and stuff. And I was telling my wife and she was like, "Are you really that worried about it?" And yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
because
my
doing
eyes
all this
are
hard work,
yeah,
and you don't want to be unhappy with the
Right.
result. Yeah.
So I had her go get me some like eye cream and stuff, and she was like, "Why are you so worried about this?" And I'm like, "I'm not really worried about it, but it's kind of weird as a dude to like go and get eye cream and those like little pads,
I use it, dude.
eyes and stuff."
I use them.
So I'm sitting in my house with these like pads on my eyes and doing all these things. So hopefully I won't get them I must have had fat eyelids or something.
My daughters make me do stuff like that.
I had to-
so we got
yeah.
the little
I don't
like
have girls
gel-
in my house, you know.
gel
I went
pads.
to Sephora the other day, did a little Christmas shopping. I walked up there in
It's
the desk.
expensive,
I walked
dude.
up there in the desk. I said, "Girls, where's your pussy cream, man?"
I will vouch for this because I was standing right beside.
It's right over here.
Where's your cream
was
for your
right
for the
beside it.
pussy?
I need some of that nipple cream.
I was looking at perfume and all that shit's expensive.
So expensive.
I walked in there. They said they ain't never had anybody ask for danger shampoo. I said,
dandruff shampoo. They were like, "We should have it."
we don't sell Head and Shoulders as a Walmart, sir, with the pores.
Did
Perk
they end
Plus.
up?
Yeah, Perk Plus.
Didn't they end up having some? Though?
Yeah, they had one bottle and it was $40 for 7
Golly.
ounces. It seems like 7 ounces.
Christy got some kind of like shampoo. It's like rosemary or something. It's like some kind of scalp treatment shampoo. And I used it the other day and she knew it. She could smell it. She said, "You've been using my
You can use
shampoo."
my expensive stuff.
I said, "I just used a little bit of it." I said, "It feels great." And she goes, "That shampoo's $30." And I said, "Well,
Quit using my $30 shampoo.
right."
Yeah.
I was
use it
like I
every
said,
time now.
I was looking at the perfume. Looked at a bottle. It was
I put it up on the high
Three-
shelf where she
it
can't
was-
reach it.
3 ounces of perfume for $140. I was
We
like,
got
"Good
her
night."
some kind for Mother's Day. Some kind of I think it was Dolce and Gabbana light blue, and it was $170 for the big bottle. I said, "You got a smaller bottle?"
And I say that, but I'm a cologne guy. I buy expensive cologne.
Where's the
You know,
tester at? Can I put that in my
Oh,
purse?
man. I'll get those little tabs and
Yeah.
I'll spray each individual tab and then I'll bring those tabs home and I put those in their stocking. So it's like, you want to smell like
Just
this
rub
one
it.
this way?
Just rub it
I
on.
put
you.
And
coffee
then put it
beans in
and
mine.
then put it in your pocket.
Got to have 1 kilo of
Take it
coffee
with
beans in there so they can refresh their nose.
Yeah.
Yep.
I shove 1 or 2 coffee beans up my nose every other day.
Smell great.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you how many I put up my butt.
Some Costa Rican coffee
But I
beans.
will.
This is Monday before Christmas. This will come out on
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Have y'all finished your Christmas shopping?
I'm done except for one dirty Santa gift that I don't have to have till Sunday. So I'm in good shape. How about you?
I'm done. I'm waiting on a couple things to show up.
My last thing come yesterday from Amazon, and
So-
it was the very last thing I was waiting on.
I was told it'd be here today. I didn't see it when I left the house, but that doesn't mean anything.
They've been delivering late at my house.
So if you want to, you can expose what you got your old lady for Christmas right now, because this won't come out till Thursday.
I guess I can. Yeah, she ain't going to watch this anyway.
Isn't that nice?
All right, so I got her. She loves Edgar Allan Poe and like poetry. So I got her this gold, like plated Edgar Allan Poe, like his best works book, and it's like nice, like a
Nice,
coffee
that is
table
nice.
piece. Got her that. Got her. She's been wanting a Pandora bracelet forever. So finally got her one of those. And then what else? Socks and bullshit. She wanted some kind of like socks that are like grippy socks with cats on them. I don't know.
Yeah, those are like my trampoline socks.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, whenever the kids challenge me to tag, I put on the trampoline socks so I got
like
grip.
the Jump Air Zone socks.
Yeah.
yeah, those are pretty. Yeah, something like that. What else did I get her? Kentucky sweatshirt.
Nice.
Go
Cats.
A Nike baseball cap that she can wear with everything or whatever. And I think that might be it as far as big stuff for her.
Nicholas, what about you,
Yeah, I
brother?
think that's it.
Me and the kids went to the antique mall yesterday. They got her a beautiful stained glass butterfly.
Nice.
Yeah. And I got her a bunch of comfy stuff. I got her some work stuff like gel insoles for her shoes and bathrobes and slippers and comfy stuff and some beautiful green overalls. We're an overalls family over here, people. Okay, and we like comfort and fashion, but also productivity
And pockets.
And pockets.
Love
Love
pockets.
Cargo.
Pockets are productive, and I've been trying to say this for years, guys. Shove more pockets on those clothes.
We got to get more pockets.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got to have more pockets.
So
I got JC a $200 airline gift card.
She's going to love that.
Yeah.
She's a jet set traveler.
Yeah. What's the JetBlue commercial?
for 50 pounds, you can
Man.
What's the shitty airline? Is it Spirit?
Yeah.
It's not JetBlue.
Spirit's
Is
not
it?
that-
Spurt.
JetBlue is no longer in business.
Oh, okay.
Spirit,
Spirit.
Yeah.
That's the one everybody shits on.
and it's
Spirit.
not that bad.
It's like Southwest, isn't it? Like for
No,
Frontier.
Southwest is a little bit better.
Frontier. I flew Frontier one time. It wasn't bad.
I've flown United a lot and always had a pretty good time.
I've
They
never
got
flown-
TVs.
My
Flew
preferred,
Delta.
My preferred is Delta. That's
Yeah.
what when I fly,
It's
that's
the
what I
nicest
fly.
one. It's the nicest
But
one.
I'll fly on anything.
They're
Southwest.
based
He ain't got to worry about the tickets.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. For most of my flights, I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about them. So
It's
my
Cowboy
wife has been
Christmas.
telling me for almost as long as we've been together that when she was a kid, she had this stuffed animal
This is
that
good.
she left on a vacation. And she, over the years, she'd describe it to me what it looked like, what it, it had like a music in its belly that it would play, and that she left it on vacation and never seen it when she was like 8 years old. Hadn't seen it. So throughout the years, I've been like in search of this thing, trying to find it. Well, I found one on eBay that was in mint condition. Had to verify with like 5 people that it was the right.
You had to call a guy.
Yeah,
you got
'cause-
like Rick
because
from
this
Pawn
wasn't like
Stars.
He had to call her family and be
Yeah.
like, "Is this the doll that she used to have?"
because it wasn't like it was a Cabbage Patch Kid that anybody could pick up. This was like her dad bought it at a hospital because her uncle was in the hospital and bought it for her to make her feel better because she was a kid. Mm-hmm. It was just a cheap gift. So finding it was almost impossible. This 80s plush bear.
yeah, there
Well,
might have been 5,000 of them made, maybe.
Yeah, and they were spread. It's so I found one on eBay and it fit the description, and I had to go through her mom, her dad. They had to think back 30 years whether this thing was the right thing or not. So I took a risk and bought it off of eBay for $30. Okay, get it in and take it to her sister, to her mom and dad, and sure enough, it is the right one.
That's
So I'm hoping when she opens it up, it's Christmas
There's gonna be
morning,
some
she's
tears.
She's gonna be excited.
yeah, that's a good gift, dude.
Yeah.
That's a very man.
And
I need to step my game up.
yeah. So
It takes 10 minutes, you sit there. Huh.
You got to really think. I thought about this in the shower.
I'm pretty busy.
Fuck,
and I
dude,
also-
can't do 10 minutes.
I also got her a new digital camera, new to us, because she told me she wanted to get into doing photography. And I got the best piece of advice from Nick over here. I called him and told him what I was looking for, and he was like, "Don't go getting her a Christmas gift that you want and she ain't never going to use." He said,
I
"That's
used to
a
get
problem."
accused of that a
I
lot.
do that a lot too.
I used to get accused
I've
of
been
that
wanting a
lot.
I
Pandora
was like,
bracelet
"No,
for a
Nick,
minute.
this is something she asked for, not
Yeah.
me." So
or a new vacuum.
Yeah, I got Christy a vacuum one year, and I still ain't heard the end of it.
Yeah.
I was like, "You've never even used it." I refuse. I'll never use that fucking vacuum. And I was like, "It's a shark. It's a
the
really
worst
good one."
Christmas of my life. Even more.
She got other stuff too.
It's even worse than when my dad shot himself on Christmas. This is worse than that Christmas.
Oh me.
So yeah, I put some thought into this year. The problem is now is I won't be able to top it. Next year will suck because it won't.
Oh,
be-
you'll come up with something.
You got 5 years after this.
Yeah, you can ride
before
that one.
anybody says anything. Yeah.
And if they do, then I mean, what else can you do? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there's guys like me out there that ain't doing that.
So the whole I'm gonna play her after
I promise.
after Christmas. I'm gonna play her this back so that she can be
The
aware.
grass ain't greener.
So our whole trip to Kohl's and Sephora the other day was to pick up Christmas presents.
Yep.
Me and Nick, and
And
I
pussy
ordered
cream.
stuff to pick.
Pussy cream.
Ordered stuff to pick up there. I get there, Nick buys the stuff. I go over to pick up my order. I ordered 5 things. One thing was there.
Damn,
Just
they didn't have
one.
none of it picked yet, or just they didn't have it
They
yet?
didn't have it. They sent me an email while I was in the store, said they didn't have the stuff. So I had to go back out in the parking lot and order it to be delivered.
God, it's so aggravating. Oh,
It was a good time.
we got it made shopping.
That's
nowadays,
why Amazon is as, successful as they are. Because they don't
Yeah.
screw that stuff
though.
up.
Well, that man.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos.
Like most of that stuff that I've like, I didn't even have to leave the house. You know what I mean? Like used to, you had to go to you had to make a whole day, and you had to go to all like.
is this segment brought to you by Amazon?
It
You had to like map
Holy
out
cow.
your day and plan like where you were going to go, what
Yeah.
what place was probably going to
You
be
cutting out
busiest.
coupons?
Yeah,
Battle all that
studying,
traffic.
battle all that. You were looking at like.
Sears? Y'all remember Sears?
Remember Black Friday shopping, getting up early and going like sitting and
Yeah,
waiting.
fighting people
Oh,
for
man.
TVs and
I
stuff.
don't miss that at all.
The freaking mall shoulder to shoulder with people. And now you go in the-
GameStop. Remember when GameStop used to have like games come out and it was like actually.
Now
like,
you can't even go to the. Now you go to the mall and there's like nobody there.
I haven't been in the mall. I've been in the Chuck E. Cheese part of the mall, but I haven't been in the rest of the mall in
Oh,
probably
you mean
10
Kids
years.
Casino?
Is that what it's called?
Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese is Kids
Casino?
I think they changed the name to some kind of wow. Like they didn't sold corporate out. They're sold to call it Kids Casino.
When I was a kid, it was called Showbiz Pizza.
yeah.
Gaddy's was a good one.
Gaddy's was
Gaddy
Mr.
Land.
Gaddy's.
Gaddy
I didn't
Land.
know until I was older that they served beer at the old Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Oh yeah. I've drank many a beer at Chuck E. Cheese.
I have
It's
not
usually
had
always
one beer
flat.
at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm proud to say. To
I've
this
not either.
day.
Drank beer at both my children's birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese. Both of them and their friends' birthday parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drank Chuck E. Cheese on a Monday night.
I say that's where that's the
drink beer
first
at
place
Chuck E.
we
Cheese.
go.
That's
when,
your-
when you turn 75, that's the first place we
That's-
go.
70.
Oh,
Let's not give me-
sorry,
I might not make it to
69.
75.
Was-
69.
Was that your sign on a Monday night? Monday Night Football's on. You're at Chuck E. Cheese and you're like drinking a beer. You're like, I may have
I
a
will
problem.
say that I do remember that night. It was my son's probably 3rd birthday, and it was through the week. And I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese, drinking beer on a Monday night, and then going to Dunham's and in there, and I was trying to like swing golf clubs. I was in there just messing. I was like, yeah, it's 6:30.
Aaron!
Yeah, she's just like,
Daddy needs a driver.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love these golf clubs. It's our son's birthday. I'm like, well, he loves them too. You
Yeah.
like these?
Yeah. We can get him a mini matching version.
That's why I knew things might be going south. That was probably an early hint of maybe I should start changing my ways. But you know what? About 10 more years, I did. It took me 10 more years.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's got to sink in.
It does.
I would love to go back and tell you, hey, why don't you try dealing drugs? Let's see. Let's really see what we can do. here,
I might
you
be
know?
good at it.
Yeah, you
I might have
be.
been too good at it.
Yeah.
I think I'd be great at something like that.
Well, that's why the good Lord didn't give you good math skills because he knew
And
you'd
took
be
my
too big
leg
of a problem.
and took my leg.
Yeah.
It slowed me down a little
Well,
bit.
I mean, I know a lot of good drug dealers in wheelchairs and whatnot.
Snoop
you know?
Dogg and Training Day, he's in a wheelchair.
He is. It's a good
They chase him down on the wheelchair. Yeah, Ethan Hawke's like, stop, quit running. He's just on the sidewalk. Like, why does Ethan Hawke run into everybody, but Snoop Dogg's navigating the sidewalk in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's a
understand.
great
that part.
movie.
That's a great movie.
And if you're waiting with bated breath for the Christmas episode of Real Fine by Me, it's probably not coming this year.
Man,
Lot
it has
going
been wild at the Fine by Me universe and in our live our own life's universe. I
Yeah,
will
for
say
sure.
for the last couple of weeks. I was sick all week last week. Big
Yeah,
time.
apparently there's some illnesses going around.
And we are finding the cure
That's
here
it.
on
No,
this
think
episode.
of that.
I
I
actually-
feel great.
Yeah.
I actually think that might be patient zero right there in that cup.
If you drink that and live, you can probably outlive everything.
It will give you the
Immunity.
it'll give you the immune booster that you need, that we all need. And if you send in $8.97. Actually, we're gonna round it up to $9 because we're doing away with the pennies. We will
God.
send you one.
Drink. That's
You know
sweet.
what? Yeah. I'll pick out one piece of the culture with a little bit of the water and a little thimble style.
We'll give you a sticker.
situation.
Yeah, did
Wrap it with a sticker. Fine by me.
when we
sticker.
went to Coles, you went into the Speedway and they had a problem with the rounding up, didn't they?
Yeah, me and her were confused. It was like 9. It was like 9.97.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 cents.
Yeah. And so instead of going up to 10, it went down to 9.90. And I was like, they just cost themselves 7 cents. I figured big gas station would be rounding up rather than rounding down. But yeah, she was very confused. She was like, it says I'm supposed to give you 10 cents back. And
He got so confused he left his Zens in there.
yeah. I left them on the
Oh,
counter.
sure. That's the day two fools met. I got asked. We were at the drive-thru at Taco Bell the other night, and we paid for it. And the guy asked us. He goes, "You want to round up for St. Jude's?" And I said, "Round up? It's 23.08." I said, "How about we round down? You give me. I'll do it for
Josh.
23 for me. Take the 8
So-
cents out of what
So
somebody
y'all
else."
I
understand?
never say yes.
Do you
I don't
understand why
care.
they do that? Right. So they collect that 92 cents from you. They collect it from billions of people all year long. They turn that in as a gift.
They
to-
give a little bit.
Yeah, no, they give it all, but it's a tax deduction for the corporation.
Yeah.
All you're doing is
And they're
helping
getting
them
the
cut
cash
it.
flow throughout the year. They're
Yeah.
getting that dollar. That's a
Yeah.
dollar. dude.
So all they're doing is they're getting a tax
Yeah, I
cut at the
don't
end of the year
do
off the
that.
back of you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Now, I will say, if I go to like dollar store and they're selling those literacy candy bars at the registry, I'll buy one of those because
Yeah,
you
you
get a
get
candy
something.
bar. Get a candy bar.
No, that's
And they're pretty
understandable.
good candy bars. They're so small now.
The
though.
world's greatest chocolate.
Yeah,
the
well,
world's best
You
chocolate.
remember back in the day, they were like this thick.
Yeah, four
and
big
they-
pieces
12 inches long. Now they're 6 inches
and
long.
this big around. Like that little Lindor. I think that Lindor bar you gave me is bigger than those.
Well, everybody knows the cocoa bean is in danger.
It's
of being-
endangered?
Yeah, yeah.
the cocoa
It's an
bean?
endangered
I
species.
don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen a documentary
That's why
on
chocolate prices.
how they harvest them things. They like
just
have to crawl up in trees
Yeah.
and bust them out.
It's a
and
lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
I learned that watching Willy Wonka. That's where he found him, was in the jungle. Those Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, I hate those movies. All those movies are terrible.
Oh man, I like the old.
Every one
You
of
don't
them.
like the old.
Yeah, all of
Every
them are
one of
terrible.
them.
I like the book.
Every one of them. Yes.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
All of them.
It's all right.
You're a big
All of
Roald Dahl fan, aren't you?
I love Roald Dahl.
I thought you
yeah,
did.
yeah. All the.
I was thinking you
all
were
the
Raw
ones that have came out,
Raw
like
Dog?
Wes Anderson,
Raw Dog. I love Raw Dog.
Raw Dog. That's what they used to call him
It's the only way.
in the institute.
Raw Dog.
Yeah.
Road all.
That's
And
why.
the
That's where the
sexual
BFG
insane
come
asylum.
from. BFG Raw Dog and
Mm-hmm.
Big Friendly Giant Raw
They've
Dog.
got a bunch of them on.
Benedict's Cumbersnatch.
Exactly. And I'm
Doctor
glad you
Strange.
said it. And I'm glad you said it.
EA Sports.
It's in the
game.
Come on. You get a little faster. There's Christmas Claus.
So you were telling me earlier that you're going to be an ayahuasca shaman.
Oh, great transition. This smooth. That's why
this
we're
is
going to get
good.
an award. Oh, well, we talk about 10, 15 years in the future all the time around here. The plan is to sell this house, buy a small house in Somerset, Kentucky, which is next to Daniel Boone National Forest.
Why? Because of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the most beautiful area of the state of Kentucky. And buying another 5-acre little farm in Costa Rica. We've got a page on Facebook. I think I've talked about this before. But the plan
I don't
is
think so.
like we can be adventure guides. Like I can take people on canoeing trips and hiking trips and we can do all this fun stuff. And but then the other day we were thinking we could learn to be ayahuasca shamans. There's a new LSD documentary on Netflix that's killer. I forgot what it is. Nick Offerman is one of the
Oh, okay.
hosts.
I'll have to check that out.
Adam Scott's one of the hosts, but like it interviews a lot of celebrities that have taken LSD trips and acid trips.
Do you have to is there like training for this, or do you have to like do ayahuasca?
I'm sure it would be
so many
great
times?
to be trained.
Right.
You
I didn't know if there was like some kind of like rite of passage or something.
I mean, I would be willing to undertake any kind of adventure to become a
You've drank
fully
ayahuasca?
acknowledged. No, I have not.
Y'all didn't
No,
do it
it's
in
like
Costa Rica?
DMT.
Y'all
No.
didn't do it? Okay.
No.
That would have been cool if you did.
That's the most powerful version of that. Yeah.
It's like a psychotropic.
Sure.
I cannot add any color to this because I never have.
Never even smoked a joint, Josh.
I know.
Never even hit a
That's
blizzy.
good. I like it.
Hit a blizzy.
it's
Well, we
good.
need culture, diversity. We got culture.
Yeah, Lord knows that between us, we've got plenty of that over here.
Not
on
much
this end.
diversity though.
We got like, well, it's
Look at
diverse from us.
cisgendered white males.
It's diverse from us.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Your body hasn't been tainted by
After-
poisons.
After I win the lottery tonight, we will set you up with your dreams.
1.6 billion, right?
Billion.
There was supposedly 8 Powerball tickets.
get an F1
Kentucky Powerball tickets.
Ticket to the Paddock Club at Austin.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
we'll have our own suite.
They're about 28 grand a ticket.
I don't care.
1.6 billion.
We'll get
dude.
the whole suite.
We could do some Fine by Me networking.
We could do one whole race with
We
just
could
us.
we could sponsor a car.
Think of how much advertising we could have for this podcast with $1.6 billion.
Fine by
We have our own
me.
channel.
We would have like a Volkswagen Jetta in the NASCAR
I
circuit.
Passat.
I think I would buy my own island because there's a internet site.
Then I start
It's
inviting
like
politicians
islands
to
for
it.
sale, and you can buy them for like $1.5 million. There's nothing on them. You have to
Right. Get the electricity there and
yeah,
all that stuff.
But your
Hey,
own island.
you can dump a 7 brew out there. They deliver those on helicopters.
Yeah, you drop
Yeah.
one right off.
Yeah.
You have coffee at least.
Then all of a sudden, I've got 600 white girls on my island for no
Oh
reason.
my gosh, Travis! All a
Then I'll
white
be in-
man needs is a
Then
boat.
I'll be in jail.
in jail. Then they'll be investigating his island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't want that.
Apparently, they don't care about islands. You can do whatever you want to.
Utley
They just
Island?
redact it anyway.
I,
Yeah.
You know?
I want to be like Kenny Chesney, have my own island out there and just sit in the sand on a rocking chair and watch the waves.
Sun comes down.
Love it, breaking
Boy,
into
he
song.
was an old poon hound.
He was
back in
the
the day.
tan as hell.
He married Renee Zellweger for 12 days.
He did marry
Yeah,
Renee
yeah,
Zellweger.
he did.
Yeah.
Bridget Jones.
At that island.
That
Oh,
island.
I was huge into country music, like
He's turned into Jimmy Buffett now.
tabloids.
He's what?
He's turned into Jimmy Buffett
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
I think he got peck implants.
What's the dude's name from Club Dread? Pete, Coconut Pete.
Coconut Pete,
Coconut. He's
yes.
Coconut Pete.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Club Dread.
It's a
You
good
should
movie.
watch. There's a podcast out called Real Fine by Me.
Yeah, we did it 2 episodes ago. We talked about it.
Club Dread. It's funny.
Well, no wonder it's so fresh.
It's
in
the
your
Super
mind.
Troopers guys, Broken Lizard guys.
Oh.
It's good.
Yeah.
They make
Brittany
fun of
Daniels from Joe Dirt.
Yeah, his chick in that movie.
Yeah, I love her.
They're making fun of Jimmy Buffett, but Bill Paxton plays a guy called Coconut Pete, and it's his island or whatever. It's like a resort.
A resort.
He has a song that's called instead of Margaritaville, it's called
Pina Colada.
Pina
Paris.
Colada Berg.
Yeah, Pina Colada Bird.
Pina Colada Berg.
Pina Colada
It's a good movie.
It's
It's
a
a
good
good indie movie.
Get it,
We've
get
been on a Broken Lizard run. We've
Not a
done
bad thing.
yeah,
Not
we've
bad
done a
thing.
few of them. So
Anything else going
Get
on
out of
in
here.
the world?
What you doing?
it's just Christmas time, so everybody's running around visiting family and
Man,
doing all that stuff.
y'all got a bunch of traveling y'all got to do this week?
Oh, I think it's going to be a high of 67, 68, Christmas Eve and Christmas. A low of 61, and the next day, low of 62.
I might barbecue.
Yeah, I'm going driftwood hunting. The lake is low, like they lowered the
Nice.
lake with the dam. And so I'm going to go out there driftwood hunting. If you found the right piece, you can sell them suckers.
I'll tell you what, my wife is known Nick probably longer than anybody in this room. And me and her went to Sam's the other day and bought a nativity scene. Really nice one, but it was just the figures. And she gets on the phone. She's like, I'd like to have a barn, for it. She gets on the phone and calls Nick up, and he drops what he's doing and builds the most beautiful barn for this nativity
He's good at that,
scene.
dropping
It
what
is-
he's doing to help a friend out.
It is so pretty. So I want to say thank you. It is
Yeah,
very,
buddy.
very
I've got
beautiful.
a...
Then we could throw a picture on it right here.
I would.
what do you call? I got a brain freeze from this mint flavored.
It is, dude. Well, you turned it
Catastrophe.
up all the way.
Yeah, I'm not getting emotional right now. Yeah, she said she's always wanted a nativity scene. Yeah. I
That's
had to
cool.
throw. As a woodworker and a collector, you get pieces of wood and you keep them for like 8 years.
Never
'Cause
know
you're
when you
like,
might.
this
One
is-
day
I'm
you're gonna
gonna
use it in
this.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna use this.
I get
There's
that.
wood all over my shop, and so yeah, some pieces of wood that I've had probably since like 2015 when I bought my first house.
I don't think I've ever carried anything with me that long, except
Yeah.
the kids.
I'm a collector.
All that does is make you keep more shit later on in life. You're like, I used it that one time. You
Used
know,
it. See, there's some truth to this. I'm
Yeah.
going to use it.
I've got some 24-foot long steel light poles out there that.
you're gonna find something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a bridge to Terabithia or something. I'm not sure really.
I am just tickled pink with this.
Well, good, buddy.
I really am.
Yeah,
I was not expecting this.
yeah.
This is you have surprised me.
So,
It's an Indian headdress right there.
I know it.
That's
It
sick.
takes a lot of picking and looking to find the perfect gift for your buddies
Look,
in an
yeah.
antique
I
mall.
want to share a little bit of my excitement too with you guys. I think I told y'all I'm not into football, but this year my brother-in-law, who is a huge fantasy football nerd, talked us into having a fantasy football league in our family. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll join. I don't know nothing about football. Don't watch it. So as of tonight, I have a 95% chance winning my game tonight to put me in the championship for next
Oh,
week.
that's sick.
All right.
That's
Me-
tight.
So my first year, there's a very big possibility that I could win it all in my first year, and if I do, I'm buying one of them big gaudy championship rings, and I'm wearing it to Christmas
Yeah.
or Christmas party just
I
to
would.
rub it in
Well,
his face.
Get one of the
I can-
belts, like one of the WWE belts.
I can
Fantasy football
relate.
champion.
I can get us from the league to Home Alone.
From
Back to Christmas from Fantasy League.
Fantasy League.
Do you remember the show, The League?
Yeah, the
Yes.
league. Yes.
There was a guy on there named Taco.
Taco.
I
They
was
sing
always
songs.
Taco.
Yeah.
You
in
are.
our
You do.
fantasy.
You are a
Good
taco.
show. I always forget
Yeah,
about that show.
so good. Well, the other day, I saw this like kind of experimental indie band. They've got this real cool sound, but they wrote a song about the pigeon woman from Home Alone. And talking about how, hey, I'm happy here with the pigeons. You know, I've got a home. I've got pigeons.
Home Alone 2 with starring
Yeah.
the president
Yeah.
of the United States.
Well, and then they showed the album cover,
Yeah.
and the lead singer of the band is Taco. He wrote
guy
the
from the
song.
league.
He wrote the song about the pigeon, but it's actually a very, very beautiful song. Their band name is Wolfie is Fine.
That's a pretty cool band.
Yeah, Wolfie is Fine. But and the Pigeon Lady is the song.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was very like I listened to it in the shower and was like kind of crying.
Got to you?
I mean, plus I've always loved that actor in
His
that
songs-
show was
his
so
songs
good.
were always over sexual.
Yeah.
I guess what I remember is he was singing. I can't even remember the song, but it was at one of the kids' birthday parties, and it was like way bad,
Inappropriate.
way
Yeah.
inappropriate for a little kid's birthday party.
You know,
I
Nick,
might have to go back and rewatch that again.
you know, Nick Kroll is like the heir to a $1 billion
Yeah.
security company.
Yeah,
his
he's
dad,
big time.
his dad owns a multi-billion-dollar
Oh, so that's why
security
he's not
company.
ever funny. He has all that money to fall back on.
I think he's great especially for a person that doesn't need it.
He's really like Big Mouth is good.
Yeah.
Like, he produced that, wrote that.
I
and all
remember
that.
he had like a show on Comedy
Crow
Central.
Show.
Yeah, it was like it's supposed to be like the Chappelle show, but it was
kind of
good,
like Tim Robinson, like one of those,
Yeah.
like a sketch show.
and it was not good.
No,
Well, him and John Mulaney had one where it was a 1 hour long
huge
show,
Steely Dan
just
fan,
them-
John Mulaney.
just them on stage for an hour, and they were two Jewish old men from New York.
That's funny.
And it was so funny, dude. And it was an hour of them talking. It takes a lot of work to remember an hour worth of dialogue.
Yeah.
And like they had choreography
Different
and
character.
everything. Yeah. But just to know that like he doesn't need this
No.
for his life because his family is so well off, but that he
Fun
does
hobby.
it because he has to do it. like for him.
Yeah.
Like he's like, yeah,
I
I have
I
to
do.
be out here and be a
I
comedian.
think you would have to. Like, I would still want to do this if I
Yeah.
was like rich.
If I win the lottery night, we'll just have a much.
I do what I
nicer
want to do
studio.
anyway. So you know what I mean. Like,
We'll just have a much nicer studio.
We can
And high-dollar
we can
equipment.
rent out one of the buildings next
Probably
to the
rent
coffee shop.
anything with a
we could
1.6
buy.
billion
We could
dollars.
buy. We make our own
Yeah.
studio. We could build a
Oh,
warehouse.
the old PIC
Yeah.
office out by
Put the big globe up there. On the front. The Find by
all
Me
those
globe.
windows.
There
There's
you
there's an old office building that it's abandoned, but they keep it maintained.
Yeah.
It's been abandoned for 15 years.
I would
it's the
like-
most beautiful building in Franklin. It's like 3 stories
Yeah,
and just
it's all
brick
glass and
windows
brick. It's
and-
beautiful.
Yeah, oh, it's great.
I would like to eventually get to just like writing, like just writing stuff.
I wish he'd do it.
I have been.
He's been writing.
Just
I have
kidding.
been.
You're
I'm
the
just
o-
poking
hey,
him a
you're the
little.
o-
I write
Hold
the
on.
characters. I write for you to perform them.
Listen, you're the only one sitting here that doesn't have a book in the works.
Yeah, man. You don't have a book in the works. We're authors.
No, but I do have a play. In
You
the
do. You do have a play. You got a couple good ideas for scripts.
Paramaniacs.
That one
I need to
script
get
you were
back to
telling
my
me.
book writing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I like to get into like writing, like, but that'd be cool to do some like shows. Like if we were like a production company, man, you could like pitch shows because you would have the steam behind you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's the only difference. We know that the only difference between your show being really popular or not is getting the marketing behind it.
Yeah. If we had like $1 million to advertise this podcast,
we would be
all
as
over-
big as we'd be as big as Bobby Lee and Santino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
That was
like
for Wes. I
like
did that for Wes.
I like Santino, but he's hamstringed himself by putting him with Bobby Lee.
I think it's his buddy.
I like Bobby. Lee.
I
and
know.
he always takes up for Bobby. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't. Like he's the only one that can shit on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To him, you know.
I
What
don't
mean?
think I'm with Wes. I don't think he's funny.
He was in Pineapple Express. Bobby Lee. He's in like a bunch of movies that you didn't even realize.
He was in Florida Man. We started watching Florida Man.
Oh, that's a
on
good
Netflix.
show, man. I love that
Yeah.
show.
I haven't got. I have seen it on HBO Max.
It's
I haven't
great.
had a
Oh,
chance
and
to-
he was in the episode with Wide Neck.
Yes,
The black dude with the wide
Well, this
neck.
one wasn't Bert in that one too. Like Bert was this. No,
didn't see Bert Kreischer.
Bert was in an episode. It's like this guy. Instead of like robbing a casino boat, he steals the whole boat. And the guy playing Bert plays the guy who was a security guard of the boat. He's like
Yeah.
a big dumb guy.
So I didn't
That's who
realize they
Bert
had like
played.
people laying out the.
Yeah,
stuff
Adam
there.
Devine's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
some.
Really might
It's
upset
got
me.
people. It's got
It's
the
great.
actual people telling the story, and then it's kind of like drunk history.
Jeremy
There's
Renner.
celebrities.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to-
reenacting
I will
these
definitely tune
things.
into
Jeremy Renner plays the guy that steals the boat.
Oh, really?
It's hilarious. He's like a big rat
Yeah.
tail. Yeah.
I forgot what movie this
Florida
guy
Man.
in, but this guy is in. But he was kind of like a stoner movie. Mid 2000s, he was big in a couple stoner movies. But he's the lead singer of the band that is My Dick Looked Like a Bridge. Your dick
Yeah.
looked like a little kid.
My dick.
What? Hold on. What? Do that again for me.
That's
My dick looked like a bridge. Your dick looked like a little kid. My dick looked like Macaulay Culkin. Your dick.
yeah,
Something
yeah.
All right,
Dunkin'.
I'll definitely be cutting that out.
Keep talking.
so we can put that on TikTok or something.
He asked me to re-sing it, so we.
Mickey Avalon's his name. Dirt Nasty and Mickey Avalon.
Dirt Nasty.
Yeah. But he played a guy that was high on meth, walking through the woods, sees a beautiful lake in the middle of the night, swims in it, gets his arm bitten off.
Late night fee. Yo dick got the HIV. My dick plays on the double feature screen. Yo dick went straight to DVD.
Thanks, Josh.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, don't play
Gotta keep
more
that
than
10
10
seconds. Yeah. Y'all get the point.
Yeah, but gets his arm bitten off in the middle of the night, crawls on his belly for 3 days, still high, hallucinating, arm bitten off.
Do you have any stories that would be worthy of having on this show, even though it's not in Florida?
When I got saved by the FBI in Louisville, I was in the hood in
Let's hear it.
Louisville.
All right, we're gonna need
I got-
more detail than that.
Well, we were on a bachelor party trip, Matt Burnworth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good fella.
Yeah. And we went to the Riverboat Casino. And we show up. And I'm like, oh, cool, a casino. We're going to the Riverboat. We're gambling. We're drinking like 2-3 hours. Finally, I'm like, guys, when does this fucking boat leave? Like, are we going to miss it? And they're like, we're on it. Right now, we've been on it the whole time. I was like, I never stepped foot on a boat. This was a building with a ramp I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it was attached to it.
I'd been kerflunkered. Okay,
the
they
boat
got
on
me.
Ozark.
They got me. I thought we was going on a boat ride. I thought it was going to be like the Andrew Jackson pedal boat,
No,
wheel boat, whatever you call it.
the
thing.
General Lee, isn't it? You know what it's called? The General Jackson.
General
They
Jackson.
race it during Thunder over Louisville.
Really?
Days
Yeah.
of Thunder.
That's
I love
pretty
that movie.
That's a good movie.
Evansville has one. I grew up close to Evansville. They had one of those casino boats, and when it first opened, they would go out on the river and go down. It was like every 2 hours,
Yeah.
and then it just stayed.
They passed the
Dog
law,
tag,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
The
then-
motor probably went out. They didn't want to fix
And
it.
then they passed
They had a
a
law
law they could have
passed.
the casino. Now they don't even have the boat. It's a built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay, but there was like 12 of us. So we got 2 vans to take us. We were going to go back to the hotel, take a nap, shower, and then we were going to go out to eat. Well, 3 of us, there wasn't enough room for 3 of us for some reason. So like me, Burnworth, and Ben Rafferty had to stay at the casino. So we just kept drinking. And then the van came back like an hour and a half later, and we were like, well, we might as well just go on to 4th Street now. No nap,
Yeah, might
no
as well
shower,
party.
no food.
Yeah.
Yeah, went straight to 4th Street. And then when everybody else showed back up at like 7 o'clock, that's about my last memory. Until,
7 p.m.
A.M.
Oh.
No, that night.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we started at 10.
That morning,
a.m.
yeah.
at
You
the
can't
casino.
drink all day unless you start in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. But and then I vaguely remember leaving 4th Street. I vaguely remember asking this black dude for cocaine.
You got a little something.
Yeah.
Hurt my nose.
Yeah, and then I just remember being in an alley with these 2 black dudes, and
Getting cocaine.
they were fighting about who was gonna sell me drugs.
Mm.
And I said, guys, I realized like what kind of situation I was in.
Yeah,
I said,
and
guys,
not a good one.
I'll buy from both of y'all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I said, I did say that. I said, I'm gonna buy drugs from both of you. I took off walking. I was like, I gotta go to the ATM. As soon as I rounded the corner, I took off sprinting, and this black F-150 slammed on the brakes and like. And it was 2 skinhead white guys, and I was like, oh, and they're like, why in the fuck are you running like that? And I said, I'm about to get mugged.
Yeah.
And then those 2 black dudes came running out,
And they stopped him.
and they fucking pulled guns on them. FBI, motherfucker!
Damn.
FBI,
He
freeze!
was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you do? Just take off running?
No, I stood there and watched.
Yeah,
And
you weren't doing
then
nothing wrong, right?
They ran the dudes' IDs and stuff, and then shooed them off. And they were like, "We can give you a ride back to 4th Street, but that's it." So I rode in the back of an unmarked FBI truck
F-150.
in the bed back to 4th Street, just laying
Wildness.
down, looking up at the sky.
Yeah, you're with the FBI. Who cares, right? Yeah. Yeah, let me out of this truck.
Just
Yeah.
drunker and Cooter Brown.
Yeah, I got in a taxi and I said, "Here's $100 bill.
Take me to Franklin, Kentucky.
Find my hotel."
Take me to Franklin.
I don't even know what it's called. Just
Yeah.
find my
Take me
hotel.
home.
We walked the first hotel we went to. We walked inside. He said, "This guy's name is Nick Cook." And they
Yeah.
said, "We've got him." And I said, "You did it. You did it."
It was worth every dollar.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't have to do any work. It took 5 minutes. Yeah.
Josh, you got any Florida man type stories?
Yeah, I was working in Little Rock, Arkansas one time on a work trip, and we were staying there over the weekend. Like we would go 2 weeks at a time and come back home for like 3 days and go back. Well, the weekends that we had to stay there, obviously you're not working, so you're just sitting in a hotel, so you got to find something to do. Well, the hotel that we were staying at was like a Holiday Inn Express. It was like an airport hotel, so they had a shuttle.
Motel.
They had a showtail and a driver that was there from like 6 a.m. to like 11 p.m. at night. And he would take you to downtown President Clinton Boulevard in Little Rock and drop you off. And you could call him and he'd come pick you up. This old guy, I think his name was Virgil. I bet he was 85 years old. Shouldn't have been driving even.
Yeah.
But we went down there one night, and it wasn't me that did it, but one of the younger guys that we were with, Louie, he wasn't even 21 yet. And I was barely 21 maybe. Well, we went to this bar, and some of the older guys started buying us drinks. Well, Louie might have been 130 pounds soaking wet, little bitty guy. He was from like some middle of nowhere in Barron County, never been to a big city, nothing. So he starts getting drunk. Well, they were buying these shots called liquid cocaine. and he was getting smashed, dude. Well, we're all sitting at the bar having chips and salsa, having a good time, dancing and stuff, just chilling. We look around, Louie's nowhere to be found, dude. We're like, where'd he go? So we're thinking, man, maybe he got a shuttle back to the hotel. He'll be good to go. So we don't think nothing of it. So we called the guy, and we're heading back. And we're like, hey, man, what time do you come get Louie? And he's like, come get who? And I was like, when did you get our buddy and take him back? And he was like, I didn't go get anybody. He said, I didn't get anybody that went with y'all. He said, this is the first time I've seen any of y'all since I dropped y'all off earlier. So we were like, fuck, dude. Like, where is this? Yeah, where is this guy? So we couldn't find him. He didn't. His cell phone was going straight to voicemail. This is before any kind of smartphone. So like, we couldn't get a hold of him, couldn't track him, nothing. So we're like, well, hopefully he's all right, dude. Went to sleep. I went to sleep. Everybody went to sleep. Woke up the next morning, and we go down to have breakfast. And like where you had breakfast, it had an indoor pool, and there was like this little like sitting area, and there was the pool and all this stuff. Look over it, and I said, who is that? And Louis was passed out in one of the chairs around the pool, just like hat down, everything. So he was safe there the whole night. But that's really the only crazy story I have as far as like that I don't remember.
There's so many that we don't remember.
Yeah, I don't. But I remember like just thinking like the sigh of relief when I seen him by that hotel, like right there by that pool, and I was like, oh man.
So I have a similar story. Probably when I was like 20 years old. Me and a bunch of my buddies decided we were going to Panama City for spring break. And this was like the end of spring break, so there wasn't a whole lot of people there. And we rented a hotel room for 4 days, so it wasn't like we were there for a real long time. We get there the first day, and two of the guys that were with us were like, we're going to go walking on the beach. All right, man, we're going to be up here. We're going to go to Club La Vila or whatever it is.
Club La Vila.
Yeah, you remember that?
That place is closed now.
Right. Or Pineapple Express, Willie's, or whatever it is.
Yeah, right there by it.
We're going to go there later, just be back. We don't see these dudes. It was like a hangover situation. We were there for 4 days and didn't see them at all. They disappeared. They rode with us. The only time we see this dude name is Chris. Middle of day 2, we're at the hotel room. We step out on the balcony. He pulls up in one of those rented crotch rockets.
Yeah.
Just revving the engine just as loud as he could. Rah, 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 rah. And we're like, what are you doing? He's like, I rented a motorcycle. I'll be back. We're there for 4 days.
He died.
We don't see either one of them for 4 days. 30 minutes before we're trying to leave. We've been trying to call them all week.
The motor's been having a hell of a time.
Yeah.
We just got to be here about 2 o'clock on
Right.
Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. It's about 2 o'clock on Wednesday. And we were like, we're leaving. We're headed home. 30 minutes before we leave, they both show up. Sunburnt so bad they had blisters the size of quarters on them, all because they've been on the beach for 4 days.
Holy shit, dude.
For 4 days.
Yeah.
So there were 5 of us. 3 of us hung out and did everything we wanted to do. Had no clue where these 2 guys were the whole time we were there.
Dude, you couldn't do that nowadays. You know what I mean? You couldn't just get away from somebody.
Yeah,
for that.
like they just, and the only time we seen them was when we got our hotel room. They put their clothes in there, and then they left. And he came back on a motorcycle one day for 3 minutes, and then came back when we left, throwing up out the window on the way home. I guess they found somebody to hang out with and do whatever substances or alcohol they could find. Man, they were tore up, just sunburnt as can be. It was the craziest.
They's experimenting out
we
there.
went. I was still in high school. We weren't
They
like.
said they slept on the beach.
That's crazy.
That's what's wild.
That
to me.
is wild.
Like our hotel was on the beach. Just keep fucking walking, man.
Yeah. Look for just man. Some people just don't care though. Maybe they were just that messed up. You know what I mean?
I think that's what the problem was. They found somebody to party with, and they were having a good time.
We went. I guess it was my junior year, and I went on vacation with my parents. And I got to take 2 friends with me. So we're all like in my room or whatever, and we're all like piled up in there. One of my friends smoked weed. Well, he's in there like rolling joints at like the desk. So we don't think nothing of it. So he does his thing or whatever. Well, the next day we're on the beach, and this isn't like a crazy like story there, but I remember my dad getting so mad at this guy because like you know how like when you're standing like at the edge of the ocean, whenever you got your feet in the water, like it'll bury your feet. Like when it sucks like the water in, like it'll like bury your feet up, unless you move or pull your feet out. Yeah. Well, my dad saw us on the beach, and he's like bitching out my buddy for like he left like seeds and shit. And my dad's like, "Who's in here like rolling joints?" And the whole time he's bitching my buddy out. Well, the whole time, he's just sitting there and he's not moving. The whole time he's just sinking like an inch, an inch, an inch. The whole time my dad's talking to him, and my dad finally like stops to take a breath after this ass chewing. He looks over and my buddy's buried to his fucking knees, dude. And my dad just starts busting out laughing. Dude. He's like this tall.
I don't know if
I'll never forget that. Dude. He just sitting there looking at me.
I don't know if I've heard that story before or if I just had the worst deja vu, but I feel like I've heard like that exact same thing that's happened to me.
It's hilarious, dude. And then my other buddy, my mom smokes cigarettes like a freight train, still does. Well, he's sitting behind her in the passenger side in the back seat. Well, he had on like a black hoodie and his hood up, and he's asleep. Well, my mom's a nervous wreck in traffic, smoking cigarettes one after the other. Well, he had his window cracked. Well, he's asleep for hours. We're not waking him. We're watching him, dude. She's covering him with ashes. He's covered with ashes.
I totally thought she flipped. I thought she flicked a butt out the window and it came back in and landed in his hoodie.
I was thinking that there was gonna be like 6 cigarette butts in his hood when he woke up. He was like, "Look at this fucking shit,
dude." Whenever he finally woke up, he's dude, ash is just rolling off of him. He looked down, and he just rolled his eyes, shook his head.
Went back to sleep.
She might as well have just been ashing on him.
Yeah, it was funny, dude. We sat and watched for hours, dude, just getting covered in ashes.
Wild.
That's the fun I miss. That's the funniest things ever, man. You know, just nonsense.
Man, the morning after, like at the AGR house and the frat house, the morning after, everybody would meet like in someone's room, and we would all just tell stories for like 2 hours about the night before, man. And that was almost better than the party. Yeah.
But that story, man, of him burying up to his knee in that water, dude, on that sand was hilarious. We got anything? I think we're about an hour 10, maybe.
Anything else is going to be incriminating that comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just keep on going.
Happy Cowboy Christmas!
Yeah,
Christmas to
Cowboy and Indian Christmas.
Cowboy Christmas!
Definitely Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
As long as Wes is on his sabbatical, I'll be here to help and fill in. And as long as y'all want me,
that's why you got a peanut.
I got the peanut.
Got the peanut van.
Peanut gallery.
And
van.
Thank y'all for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Happy holidays to your family from us at Fine by Me.
Fine by Me.
Thanks.
I done lost my voice.
No, it's fine.
You
lost more than that.
Merry
Lost your respect a long
A
time ago.
lot of self-respect.
I don't care.
Thanks, guys.
West Coast,